Welcome back. Hope everyone's doing okay, staying safe. Let's get right into it. So we are going to be making some spiders for the game sewers. We want the torch fire to scare them away, and we want them to follow the player at a distance if the player is holding a torch. The game of Plague Tale Innocence does something similar with its rats, which adds constant pressure to its gameplay. Now I have zero clue what wizardry they use to create those sick rats, but I do have an idea of how we can make our spiders scared of light. First things first, let's duplicate this old enemy type I made like 4 months ago. The attack is cool, but do you see how it roams around in a circle around the player? To do this, I am first getting the radius at which we want the AI to select points around the player to move to, then calculating those points' actual location. From here, then, we're grabbing the inverse calculator, the final answer that we get.
Hey, listen!
So for now, the spider is going to have 3 states: when it roams, when it chases the player, and then when it's running away from the torch when the player moves too close to it. We will add on to these later on, but this will do for now. There isn't really much to show about making the roaming state, as for now it just gets a random reachable point in the nav mesh using this node. Next up is the logic for chasing the player. It uses what we already discussed before to stay a certain distance away. It's decent, but let's quickly make it more aggressive. By making the enemies constantly face the player while circling, it feels kinda spooky, scary. We desperately needed a testing level similar to this one in Super Mario Sunshine, so that we could test everything in one place, rather than just randomly testing in different parts of the levels.
Why are you crying?
Good afternoon.
Huh? You missed! You need glasses, sucker! Damn!
And that's why we need to have the developer world, so enemies don't show up at random times and we can test things in isolation.
So while Moment Time continued to work on the spider AI in their IK rig, I was tasked with creating this dev world. So the goal was to create a level in which you can test systems and mechanics along with the player metrics. I created some ramps with a variety of angles to test the player's movement up and down these slopes, strips of materials to test our footprints and footstep noise systems, along with climbable objects and jumps to understand the distance and heights the players can traverse. This will be useful in development of our levels, ensuring consistent metrics leading to an enjoyable player experience. The dev level was also being used to showcase our mechanics and systems, so we used walls to create mini worlds to showcase this. This will go a long way in our development cycle, allowing for quick iterations, playtesting, and ensure that we reach our design goal, while also testing for a variety of environments quickly to locate any bugs or issues with our system. Alright, so let's go check out a Moment Time's work with that spider IK rig.
We decided that we wanted the spiders to use inverse kinematics. Inverse kinematics, or IK, essentially works by shooting a line trace down into the ground, and placing the foot where it lands.
What are those?
Though I wish that was all you had to do, you also have to move all the other bones like you would a leg, which takes a lot of math. So since I know nothing about IK, I wanted to purchase a few plugins to see how it is done with Unreal Engine 4. Luckily, I stumbled upon a free plugin I picked up a while ago. This plugin should handle all the nitty-gritty details, and then we can just plug and play from there. Let's just boot it up real quick here. Next up is the unified procedural lag system, which honestly looks amazing. And it worked perfectly on big spiders, but whenever I tried smaller spiders, it ended up like this.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Kernels found this setting that fixed the spiders decently, but even with this fix, having any more than 3 severely lagged the project. This is where the chosen one, Dragon IK, comes in. I was easily able to get a spider animation blueprint set up, and I'm using this spider mesh for prototyping. Here's a before and after with the IK. That's it for this video. The next devlog will include some really cool things to do with the spiders, and the new level, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Peace.